Alright, well, we're playing round one. Another land would make this hand pretty good actually. But we can't keep one lander here. We can't even cast these Frozen Inspectors, so we've got to mulligan. Alright, this hand's fine. It's not great or anything, but certainly better than the other. We end up just sort of paradoxical outcoming for value here. Bonesaw. I guess with paradoxical outcome in hand, we probably keep this. Like, we need to accrue some zero-cost artifacts to go off anyway. It's not actually going to help much, this Vitalic Rebuke, because we're going to be Prophetic Prisming on 2 anyway. But I think we can keep this. Okay, so we're up against green-black, probably. So, presumably, like, the Binding Constrictor type decks. No need to run out Bonesaw here. Okay, sure. Let's Sleeve Siphoner. Not the scariest thing our opponent could have played. So we'll just hold up Rebuke here, and then next turn we probably just go Bonesaw, Paradoxical Outcome. Play which is much more exciting with Aetherflux Reservoir in play, but needs must. Okay, this is, I think, worth Counterspell. Especially given we're not doing anything else for our mana, this speeds up our opponent's clock quite a lot, so let's just go ahead and counter this. Okay, I think we actually just want to do this main phase. Well, I guess there's actually not really anything our opponent can have here to interact with us. Yeah, I guess we do this on that turn, then. There's not actually much advantage doing it main phase. Like, it's not like we'll have mana left over to play things. So we'll just run out our 2 equipments and pass a turn. Okay, our opponent gets to draw a card. Hopefully this doesn't transgress. No, Aethersphere Harvester, that's fine. Does let them draw more cards next turn though. Okay, we'll bounce all 3 of our artifacts and draw 3 cards. Ooh, Sram was a great draw here. And we really need to find Reservoir, obviously, but yeah, we get to draw a bunch of cards here with Sram. I don't need the coloured mana, so I'm going to hold Prairie Stream in case I draw another Port Town. I need something trivial to it, so I'm just going to play Aether Hub. I'm just going to play Sram and run out all my equipment here, see if we can't find a Reservoir. Okay, another Sram's not great, but it does, we might be able to potentially trade off this Sram for Glint Sleeve, in which case it's fine. And there's our Reservoir. So we can play that next turn. So here I think we want to hold up Rebuke, so it's the choice between playing Prophetic Prism or Thraben Inspector. I kind of want to play... I wonder if we play Thraben Inspector, if he'll still attacks, we could double block. I think that's probably pretty good for us. Okay, yeah, I think let's just play Thraben Inspector. And if we don't counter anything this turn, we can just crack the Plume. Like, obviously we're getting hit by Harvester here, but it's likely he has another creature to play, so this gives us the option of double blocking if he can attack with the Siphoner as well. And we can get this Reservoir into play, and then it's really just a question of trying to find a paradoxical outcome. I don't think we actually care about Walking Ballista. And we just let that resolve. And he gets to crew this, but I'm happy to make this double block given we have another Sram in hand. Gifted Aetherborn. I guess we counter that. And it's only 2 damage turn, but yeah, like he's only doing us like 3 a turn at the moment, so anything we can take off the clock I think is pretty relevant. Okay. So I think we'll just play Reservoir into Prophetic Prism here, see what we draw. Okay, Rishkar's pretty good here. Puts on a pretty good clock. So we need to find some action pretty soon. Well, Bonesaw is not quite action, unfortunately. Let's just crack our clue, I think, first. And it does draw off Sram, so it's not the worst by any means. Okay, I'm trying to think what we can anticipate into here, and that would make us, if we benefit over anticipating first, or playing Sram and Bonesaw first. I don't think there's anything we can hit for, like, because we only have 3 mana left, it's actually better than just playing Sram and Bonesaw, so I'm going to just do that first, I think. Ooh, reverse engineer is a good one. And the Cathar shield is great here. Okay, and I think it's probably better. So the question is now whether we want to hold up Rebuke or equip Bonesaw to Thraben Inspector to offer a trade. I mean, obviously, I mean, like to threaten Rebuke. Obviously, we don't have it in hand. And I think, to be honest, I'd rather just equip here. Like, makes it kind of awkward for him to try and attack with one of these two. And now, like, if we ever draw Paradoxical Outcome, I think we just win. And even without, it's like we can probably, you know, cast enough spells to keep us alive for a long time. Okay, Gear Hulk is good. So this is going to be 10 power. No, 9 power. No, 8 power. What am I talking about? Stuff's off at 3, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll put one of them on Walking Ballista instead, I guess. And kill Sram. That makes sense, I guess. Okay, take 7. I want to lead off Anticipate here. Just maximise our chance of drawing Paradoxical Outcome and being able to cast it. And there is a Paradoxical Outcome. So we have 5 mana, so we can play a Thraben Inspector first. Let's return Bonesaw, Inspector, Inspector, Prism, Bonesaw, Bonesaw, Shield, Shield. And our print scoops, because we can gain borderline infinite life here. Okay. So against green-black, I think it's possible we want... It's possible we want Crush. It's not that good against Harvester, though. We probably do want the extra Baral's expertise, if we can fit that in. Maybe we take out, like, Reverse Engineer. I think there's much else we want. I think this is a reasonable matchup. We could bring in some Immolating Glares. I think it's kind of important to not over-sideboard with this deck, though, you know? Like, we need so many different pieces to actually go off. I think we really don't want to dilute our game plan much at all. So I think that's all I'm gonna do, in fact. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. And this Metallic Rebuke is looking a bit sad, but you know, get to anticipate, hopefully find some cheap stuff, and got a reservoir, so I think we'll keep. So here we're going to go Port Town, Aether Hub, and hopefully we find something by the time we play our second Port Town but lets it come to play untapped. Okay, we could just find an island. Guess we may as well reveal it. Okay, Winding Constructor, that is how the broken starts happen, I believe. I think we're just going to anticipate this turn. Hopefully no Rishkar here. Okay, Walking Blister is pretty good. Not as devastating as Rishkar would have been. Does mean our opponent could just kill our Sram at will, though. Okay, I think we just want Thraben Inspector here. So next turn we can play that and hold up Rebuke. And it makes this Reverse Engineer a little better. Okay, I think we can get better value than this out of a chump block at some point. And also if we draw like Paradoxical Outcome, we want to be able to bounce Inspector, so I'm not blocking here. I think I'm going to counter that. Mostly just because I expect to use all my mana for the next couple of turns. And cracking this clue doesn't seem particularly good when we have Reverse Engineer in hand. Oh, Expertise is pretty good here. So I think we just play Island and run out Aetherflux Reservoir. I mean, the alternative is we plan to Baral's Expertise next turn, putting Reservoir into play. The problem with that is that we then have like nothing productive to with our mana this turn. Because we can't Reverse Engineer unless we play this island untapped. That risks us not playing Baral's Expertise next turn. Well, I suppose we're drawing enough cards that it's really likely we hit another land. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. What's this? Faithful Push, sure. Okay, cool. So hopefully no Transgress for Mind or anything from our opponent. That would be pretty bad here on the first hit. But other than that, I think we're in decent shape. Didn't see the Siphoner, sure. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and I think bounce all three of our things here. And I strongly suspect their last card is a removal spell. I'm just going to put Reservoir into play. But yeah, I don't expect this Sram to survive particularly. Like the fact that they used Fatal Push on on the Inspector. And the fact they're emptying out this Walking Ballista rather than having it back in their hand. And like, it's obviously not a land, right? Okay, there's a Winding Constrictor. And Glincy Siphoner. Ooh, Paradox Outcome's great here. So, we can go Sram, Cathal Shield, Paradoxical Outcome. That sounds insane. I think we want to bounce both these things. And we could just bounce Cathal Shield and replay it. Actually, I guess that's just as good, right? Like, I think we need to outcome here just to gain enough life this turn. No, maybe we don't, though. We could just anticipate and hope to find something, right? I think let's do that. I guess we take Baral's expertise here. It's not insane or anything. And we can just crack this. Actually, I guess we crack the clue now, because if we find a zero cost equipment, we want to play it like that. Amazing. Okay, well that turn went really well for us. So next turn we can Baral's expertise again. We can either put another reservoir into play or play Paradoxical Outcome off it. Okay, well, we won't have all of those options for sure. I imagine we're going to take Baral's expertise here. But I could see taking Outcome as well. But like, either way, we have a really good turn next turn. Also gaining life off Inventor's Fair now, which does add up eventually. Okay, so took Paradoxical Outcomes, fair enough. Well, I don't have removal up, so... Oh, so the last card was Gifted You for God, I guess. Reverse Engineer is nice. So can we cast... Yeah, so we can cast Reverse Engineer and Baral's expertise and Aetherflux Reservoir here. That sounds insane. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Oh, you know what? We should really have... I know, because I guess we want to bounce 3 equipment, right? So let's go ahead and do this now. Bounce all 3 of our things and put the extra reservoir into play. And it's pretty easy to win here. Okay, that'll do it. Got there against green-black. I think this is probably one of our better matchups. It's because the clock isn't super quick and their interaction isn't great against us. They have some dead removal. Well, I mean, it's not dead because it can kill Sram, but it's not great. Okay, anyway, got off to a good start. I'll see you back for round 2.